Hi, I'm Rabbi Weinberg. Thank you so much for checking out my website and considering the most important decision of your life, which is to improve your marriage. Nothing is better. I've been divorced. Thank God I'm remarried. And I wrote a book, Kabbalah Love, From Fear to Love. It's been an international, can't call it bestseller, but it was a good seller. It was actually a televised course. It's available on this website. And most importantly, after my divorce, I figured I've got to get to the bottom line. What went wrong? And I realized I didn't have the tools. The most important tool, as you can see from the letter of the Rebbe here, which I thank my mother who happened to bump into this letter and she took the initiative to send it to me. I was living in South Africa all the way from America. The bottom line is communication. The Rebbe says a marriage is based on give and take. You have to be able to meet each other halfway. And that's the truth. It doesn't matter all this kind of stuff from your past. As long as you are a normal functioning human being and you can make an agreement with another normal functioning human being, then you can have a great life with them. But if you can't do that, then no matter how happy you are at this moment, the two of you don't know how to get along, don't know how to make decisions. And that's why I decided to become a mediator. A mediator is somebody that's trained not to impose a decision, but to help both parties come to an agreement. So if this is something that is important to you, we have two tracks here. The first track is plain mediation. I'll get right into it. I'll listen to what your wife and what you say, and we will decide if we can come to agreements. I charge $100 an hour. You can book me through the Calendly, and first session is free. We can get to know each other, and we can take it from there. The next, and what I really recommend, and this is why I wrote the book Kabbalah Love, is many times there are underlying issues such as anxiety, anger. Now, this book, thank God, has helped thousands of people. It's actually been seen by millions. And if we go through this book, this is an absolute guarantee, a money back guarantee, because I've seen the success. If I go through the book and do mediation with you, then we have a money back guarantee. I don't know of anybody else that does this in the market, that you will stay married. Obviously, in order to be married, you have to want to be married. So if somebody really wants out, you can't help them. But if two people genuinely want to be married and we can work on their emotional skills, there is no reason for anybody to have to get divorced as long as you also work on the agreement factor. And the goal is to bring you to the point where you're emotionally uh, stable, where your emotions are in the right medium. You can't be over happy, over sad. You have to kind of be somewhere in the middle, and you have to know how to compromise with each other. You have to know how to make decisions together. And most of us don't know. Our parents didn't know. We didn't have educators. So there's no shame in coming to me. Feel free to book. As I mentioned, the first session is free, and happy to try to help you out. There's nothing more important than being married. As somebody that's been divorced, I can tell you, no matter how bad you think it can be a lot worse. Put all of your efforts into staying married. If it's not me, find another mediator. It's an amazing mechanism that's not used enough. Much luck. Please read the letter of the Rebbe, read my book. These are amazing tools. And with God's help, you can have an amazing marriage. The Rebbe actually says God wants everybody to have a great life, a married life, a happy life. And there are techniques, and the techniques have been given to us by our great master, the Rebbe. So use them. You won't regret it.